Hey, everybody, it's Kim Laube here, and I am so excited to tell my story of how I wound up from being a kid who had a 10 out of 10 on the ACEs, who people would oftentimes give up on and not let their kid hang out with me because they were afraid I was going to be a negative influence. I went from that same kid riddled with ACEs and scared about everything in this world and fighting my own battle with addiction to somebody who now makes a difference in the lives of others and gets to travel this great country, sharing my story, my journey, and my expertise in this field as a result. And it all started when I was 15 years old and the judge had sentenced me to hours of community service. And while I was doing that community service, a community member walked in. Her name was Mrs. Block. She had a piece to my puzzle that I had no idea I so desperately needed, but she gave me that piece and an opportunity to get involved in a prevention program. I was clearly in need of intervention and treatment and a whole host of other things, but she gave me this opportunity to join a prevention program. And through her belief in me, her seeing me bigger than I could see myself, her seeing value in me when I couldn't even see that in myself, she made it possible for me to engage in this prevention program. And that's where the seed for recovery was planted. I learned that there was a place of recovery that I could go to, that I could turn my life around and change my life around if and when I was ready. And although I wasn't ready at that moment, the seed planted and it became powerful and it began to grow. And a few years later, I walked into my own recovery and have sustained that ever since the age of 20 years old. Why do I do this? Because we can continue to make a difference in folks' lives today. We can be the ones to plant the seeds. We could be the ones to get them inspired about their life and love them when they can't love themselves. Let's do this together.